began to roll, their gazing back at me was something I could not control. Whilst mentally feasting upon the heaped mounds that lay upon this very temple, his eyes begin to undress, and yes, I confess that the removal of this dress and becoming a temptress seemed somewhat tempting, but still I stand. And standing still I remained, praying Satan would not gain another mental slave. The result of our fleshly gain, another night of his physical rise, resulting in our spiritual fall. I thought I knew it all, and he believed he had it all, thus allowing honey glazed words to drip drip from the comb of his very lips. I began to feed my every wanton need to be a wanton need to feel beautiful. But the acquirement of beauty only momentarily existing when signals from his brain decide to verbally excrete sweet nothings, making it rain upon this plane, falling upon my very ears, removing every fear of not being adequate enough for his perceptual view of what he sees when he sees me. You see, not the me that I see when dealing with reflectional imagery, but the me that I yearn to be, the me in the magazines, that Nicki Minaj kind of thick, chick, wide hips, slim waist, pretty face kind of woman, that double G'd up kind of hair to my knees, luscious lips make a brother wanna freeze up kind of woman, that freakum dressed, hard to impress, oh so high maintenance kind of woman, that I am superwoman. Yes I am kind of woman. My every wanton need to be a wanton need to feel beautiful. But the acquirement of beauty only momentarily existing when signals from his brain decide to verbally excrete sweet nothings, making it rain upon this plane, falling upon my very ears, removing every fear of not being adequate enough for the world's perceptual view of beauty. I allowed him to feed me, while his words boosted my ego and raised my self-esteem, being placed on this king's throne without even being his ringed queen, just to hear those words and to live the dream of being beautiful. Nah, I failed to see the me I was created to be, that Mary is the God in me kind of beauty, and that Miss Proverbs 31, he wants to take me home to meet his mom kind of beauty, that he loves and respects me because I love and respect me kind of beauty, that even though I grew up in a broken home, I will build that bridge so my kids can roam and have all the things that I've never known, while I give them a head start to my father's throne kind of beauty. That ring the finger first, I'll be your freak in the sheets, but a lady in the streets, can I get an amen kind of beauty. That praying and fasting, discerning and seeking the Lord's face kind of beauty. True beauty. So as I lay here looking upon the mirrored ceiling, I no longer see these signature trait roots as nigger nuts, but as an ancestral part of my history, a reminder of where I came from. And I no longer see this darkened skin as something I should be ashamed of and to pray away. I see a mahogany outer shell containing inner beauty that real men seek and find. I no longer see a curved molecular structure containing gates that should remain sealed till I seal the deal with the I do, as a highway for the man who I call my man, just because he whispers a few honey glazed words and I'm waking up the next morning spiritually falling, swallowing the morning after, void of laughter, craving the same daily doses of his sweet nothings, just to feel beautiful. Nah, but I see a temple that should be treasured and taken care of. You see, I used to look at a seed. I used to look at a seed and see a seed, but now I look at a seed and see a tree. No longer embracing the world's twisted perception of beauty, I am embracing